Hello, dear Virgos. How the fuck are you? So glad you could make it. Thank you for being here at Live Life in Chihuahua. We're going to take a look at what's going on in your weekend, honey, and what you need to know about that shit. I'm going to be using the Celtic Cross spread. I hope you're all doing well. If the messages do resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. So let's see. What do the Virgos need to know about Spirit? What do the Virgos need to know about? One of the things that's coming through Virgo is that there's a need for you to pay attention to the details. Um, I feel like you're prone to making a mistake, so you may need to double check and triple check whatever you are doing or dealing with, so that's to avoid the mistake or catch it. Okay? What do Virgos need to know about Spirit? And pace yourself, okay? Make sure you're organized as you can be. What do the Virgos need to know about January 10th to January 12th, 2020? What's going on in Virgo's weekend? What do Virgos need to know, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a need to analyze. That's what I'm hearing. There's a need for you to be in your energy and analyze as the Hermit. Some of you, there's a need for you to withdraw and recharge your batteries. Okay? What do Virgos need to know? January 10th to January 12th, 2020. Thank you. This is for your weekend. Thank you. And if I didn't say we're using the Celtic cross, I think I did say it. See what I mean? Like, double check your shit or make sure. There's a need to make sure about shit. All right, let's get into it. You do have the Knight of Pentacles as where you are presently. Your challenge is the Knight of Pentacles again. Okay, wow. That is where you are, and that is your challenge. What's at the root cause is the Five of Pentacles. In this Santa Morta deck, there are two Knight of Pentacles here, and both of them have showed up for you. Your recent past is the Queen of Wands. What's on your mind and your crowning thoughts is the Devil. Or, the best possible outcome you could hope for in a situation. In the future, you do have the Queen of Swords. How you see yourself as the Fool. You have for how you're being seen is the Seven of Cups. Your hopes and fears is the Nine of Wands. And your likely outcome is this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, nice. I like that Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom, you do have the Lover. So some of you are focused on a Gemini. This is your overall energy. So there is, for some of you, a focus on partnerships, unions, relationships. Some of you are focused on contracts. Some of you are focused on making head over heart decisions or head and heart decisions. With the Lovers here, there's something you want the key to. There's something you have a focus on that you want to be able to unlock for yourself or unlock about the situation, because underneath that Lovers is the Nine of Swords. So there's some concerns, worries, or fears. Some of you are having trouble sleeping. Okay. Now, your focus, what's at the root of this is the Five of Pentacles. So with the Five of Pentacles, this is about you experiencing some sort of lack in your situation, your circumstances, your money, with work. But wherever you're experiencing some sort of lack, this is your focus on walking away from that shit. You're looking to recover. You're looking to rebuild. You're looking to change it up. Because, see, these boots are made for walking, and that's just what you intend to do. Okay? So there may be a challenge with something that you're trying to walk away from, or with something that there is some sort of lack around it, that there's a need for you to focus on how to recover. For some of you to recover quickly, or for some of you to recover or build upon a situation in order for you to move on from it, or to leave it behind you as you intended to do in the first fucking place. Now, how you see yourself is the Fool. So with the Fool here, some of you are focused on an Aries, some of you are focused on an Aquarius, but the Fool energy talks about you having some enthusiasm, you looking to go in a new direction, you being bold. Some of you maybe being a little carefree. But I also feel with the Fool here, for some of you, you want to be careful about what you are doing or what you need to do so as to avoid recklessness or to catch a mistake or avoid a mistake from happening with this Fool energy here. Because for some of you, you focus on leaving, going off in a new direction, or having a new start. But your focus is elsewhere. So be careful and mindful that though your focus is elsewhere, or you have the intentions to to go in a certain direction or in a new direction with something, that you are not sloppy about that shit, or where there may be some discrepancies around what you are believing or what someone is believing, or your ability to go in that new direction boldly, that there could be a little bit of fear or stagnation around it, or be careful that there isn't any wastelessness in your effort or with the direction you're trying to go in. It's like you want some freedom with something, or you're taking a risk, but whatever you're doing here, you make sure you take care of it with care, because see, this person is packed, but they just look like they just threw their shit together. So focus on this new opportunity or going in a new direction, or allowing themselves to be distracted enough that there's an air of carelessness here is what I'm saying. So be mindful of that. Now the carelessness can be on your part or somebody else. Now in the recent past, you do have the Queen of Wands. So with this Queen of Wands, you were able to pursue what you desired. Okay, you took action, your will and your determination, and you focused on getting something done. Why? Because this Queen of Wands is looking at this Knight of Pentacles. So there's focused intent to take action and get something done or have some desired result here in what you're pursuing. But it's like you got to hold a candle to that shit. Something has to be illuminated or be brought to light or cleared up, or you have to light the way, or something has to be illuminated here towards what you're doing. The reason why I say that is that if you see this Knight of Pentacles, which is where you are right now, Virgo, this is in your energy, by the way. This is you being diligent about something, having some ambition towards something, looking to secure the bag, if you will, whether it's money or with work or whatever it is that's of value for you. You're also looking to get help with something, but something's going on here between what you're pursuing and desiring to achieve and what you want to get done or get help with. Somewhere in between that is causing you to look back because there's some sort of misstep or issue, or there's some sort of foolery happening, that there's a need for you to be careful or take care with what you need to look back on in order to get it done or to ensure the help that you are trying to receive here. Okay? But know with the Knight of Pentacles, this is a slow moving energy, so something could come to a little brief pause. Or you had to look back and take action and assert yourself positively to shed light on something in order to ensure that it gets done. Because the challenge was you being able to get something done with the Knight of Pentacles showing up again. So there was a challenge of being able to get something done or get help with something that you were looking to secure the bag on, whatever that secure the bag means for you, that was of value to you, that you were being methodical and strategic about and determined to see happen or get done here. Someone may have been slow about the details or slow about processing a situation the way you were, or vice versa. But it caused some sort of lack to something that you intended to walk away from, or that you will figure out how to change it up practically so that you can get the walking away from the situation. Because what's on your mind about this is the devil. So with the devil on your mind, some of you are focused on a Capricorn, but also with the devil here, there's something that's happening that gives an air of restriction or limitation for you, or this you feel is being held up, or it's starting to try to pose as a burden, or something that's giving you some sort of concern, or causing or trying to create some bond or bind for you in a way that you don't like, because for you it's something that you see as lacking in the situation. So I feel with the devil here, this is you focusing on how to take control of the situation. All right, so that it doesn't get out of control, or it doesn't oppress you or restrict or limit you, or cause you to have no access or limited access to what you are doing, trying to get done, or wanting to get help with, or looking to secure and carry with you here, that you want to avoid lack. This is you walking away from this shit with this Five of Pentacles. This is you moving on from something that may have posed as lack, or that you saw as lacking in some way, and you figuring out how to recover from that shit by putting in the practical effort to take control in the situation, to remove the potential vice or the vice that's forming around this matter for you. But this is also something you desire with that Capricorn energy there. You also want to be careful that whatever this is you're focusing on, that you're not obsessing, or that it isn't a vice for you. Now, in the future, you do have the Queen of Swords. I like the Queen of Swords because this Queen of Swords is about you detaching from your emotions around this. And this is you being clever, communicating effectively, bringing clarity to the situation, cutting out the bullshit that may be existing or trying to occur. You using logic, being rational, coming up with the decisions that need to happen here, and basing it on facts. Okay? Facts. And so this is you communicating this to sort things out. Or you're dealing with the Queen of Swords where something needs to be sorted out through communication, through presenting the facts, through clearing something up, to cutting to the truth and being logical here. But use tact in doing so. Okay? You see that she has this sword weighing on her back. Okay? So there's weight with information here. So information is important, or communication is important, or details are important here. Now, how you're being seen by others is the Seven of Cups. So for some of you, you're being seen as making a decision of what options are available to you, whether there are a lot or few. You have made your decision. You've chosen. This person is holding their fucking cup. They're not trying to sort out the rest of the shit, or maybe they have. Nonetheless, a choice has been made in this matter. Also, some of you are being seen as clearing up some confusion here, where there may have been some issue. You are able to pluck out what needs to be cleared up and choose it and present it in such a way that whoever may be having confusion, or is not seeing something clearly, like having that foggy mind or foggy brain for whatever reason, this is you saying, okay, this is what I've chosen. Here's why I've chosen it. Using that Queen of Swords, explaining it or giving the details or giving the facts behind it, why this choice is a viable one, or the one that can be the option. So you're clearing up the confusion. For some of you, there is a little wishful thinking here about this. So some of you may be a little bit concerned about your ability to pull this off or to get this cleared up, or you might be even doubting yourself a little bit. But you are definitely being seen nonetheless as making a decision, a clear-cut choice of the option, or that's in front of you, or that you're looking at. But there's clarity here. So your hopes and fears is you do have this Nine of Wands. So with this Nine of Wands, you're hoping to cut through the bullshit because this person has a side. You don't want to have to endure anything. You just want to straight persevere, right? You don't want this to be a long, drawn-out thing. You want it to culminate, and so you're trying to get to it now with that side. You're trying to cut all of whatever could be in the way of you achieving that or seeing that type of result. And so your likely outcome here, Virgo, is you do have this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you secured a bag. or you focus on the potential of being able to bring something new into form, or to create something new, or establish something new. But this is you having that motivation to what it is you want to receive, or what it is that you want to that you desire through a choice that you make, and focusing on the potential of that choice becoming real, becoming tangible. And I feel that you gain what you want here with this Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, a little more than what you expected, or a little more than what it's like you get that, and maybe a little more is my point here, because this skull has more than one pentacle. So you may have a few facts that you are presenting, but you are taking a practical approach to bring something new into form, or to gain what you want here. And the potential of you gaining it looks solid to me. This looks like you get that thing you want. You're able to bring it into existence, or get your hands on it, or have it given to you. This is nice. I don't see, let's clarify that. I was going to say I don't see a reason to clarify anything, but I feel like some of you want to know what the fuck is going on with that devil. And so on that devil, you do have the Two of Swords. So there was a decision, or there was an issue with a decision or options that was available. And this was you making the decision to cut something out to avoid becoming stuck by it, or hindered by it, or blocked from what it is that you desired. On that Queen of Swords in the future, you do have the Ten of Cups. So whatever it is, the best that can happen in this situation, I feel for some of you, you get fulfillment. For some of you, this is around family. And for some of you, whatever this is that you are trying to sort out, or get to the truth on, or cut the bullshit out around, or use logic to as your approach, this is you getting the best that you possibly can from the situation to happen. And on that Ace of Pentacles, this is you having the Knight of Wands. This is you having movement with the new thing you want to establish. Okay? Or there was some sort of new element that came into the situation around what you wanted to establish, or create, or receive, or have the potential to make tangible, where with the Knight of Wands, someone or you may have been a little hasty in their behavioral actions about this. And so with this Knight of Wands, I feel like there was a need to see how to improve the situation to ensure it, so you can move away from whatever was happening to keep you from this potential gain that you were focused on bringing into form. Okay? I also feel with the Knight of Wands, for some of you, you might have been a little in and out about the potential of this being able to be brought into form, because of what potential snares that, or snare that is presenting itself or presents itself. But if you use logic here, if you communicate, if you use poise, I'm hearing poise and tact in how you assert yourself, and making sure that the truth is clear, or the truth is known. But also I feel like, there is a need to make sure that whatever information needs to be communicated, that you don't hold the information, especially information that can help push or move the situation in a direction that you are trying to achieve and get fulfillment with, or as it has to do with family. So let's see what your guidance is. Spirit, what is the guidance for Virgos, January 10 to January 12, 2019? What is some guidance for the Virgos regarding their weekend? January 10 to January 12, 2020. Now, for some of you, there's a need to analyze something because someone else is unclear. But be careful that you're the one who's clear and you're not making mistakes, or you catch any mistakes that you are making. But there is a need for correction, I feel, around something. What is the guidance for Virgos? But you are able to gain what you want. There's the potential for you to gain what you want, but there's a need for you to assert yourself. Just make sure that you avoid being impulsive or too hasty in your decisions. But make sure you seek to improve the situation or what you're trying to see movement with assertively. Okay? What is the guidance, please, for the Virgos? January 10. Thank you. You have she who divines, futura, future, choice, and judgment. Yes, honey. So this is about you focused on your future or the future of a matter that you have an intention and setting your actions on. But also this is about you being able to really get a strong sense of what's going on or what needs to happen and make the right choice and make a right judgment call in order for you to get results here. And so there's like you focusing on divining a situation in such a way so as to be able to rectify the situation or rejuvenate it, or for you to get the decision that you want here with the choice that you're making. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. Bye, baby.